Good morning, everyone. It is yet time again for another pre-market post game with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from postwavetrading.com on this Thursday, April the 2nd, 2020. My goodness, I don't even know where to begin. We got some craziness going on here, folks. You ain't gonna believe what's going on right now. You just not. You're not gonna believe it. I know you're not gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe it. You're just not. All right, here we go. You ready for this? All right. So in the last 2 weeks, we got 10 million unemployment filings. 10 million. We doubled what we did last week. We doubled it. Double trouble. Double trouble. We doubled it. Let that sink in just for a minute. All right, you had enough time. We doubled last week's unemployment claims. Last week's unemployment claims made history. It made absolute history. History. This week, we doubled what we did last week. Doubled. 6,650,000 U.S. jobless claims this week alone. Good googa mugga. That is astounding. I warned you that they were coming for your jobs. I told you. And you still ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all better get down with this trading, man. You better come on, learn how to pimp these markets. You better come on over here and break bread with us, homie. It ain't looking good, homie. Dang, homie. You used to be the man, homie. They took away your job, homie. What's up? You need to come over here, man, and learn how to do these markets. Stop being scared. You can do this. Break bread with us. We doing it, so you can do it. If I can do it, and I am the chief knucklehead of all knuckleheads, anybody can do this. All right? No one has more knuckle in their head than me. I am the chief knucklehead of knuckleheads, and I'm over here pimping these markets. You need to learn how to pimp these markets. All right? Now, prior to the announcement coming out, like it's accustomed to coming out around 8:30, 8:45, the Dow was on pace to be up about 300. Nice little technical bounce, right? Short squeeze, trying to make us short sellers uncomfortable. The market wanted to make us uncomfortable. Then the report comes out, and all of that is gone, erased, kaput, kaplowy, knocked out the box. And here we are at session lows. The Dow is down 100 points. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's more like it. We have not seen the lows in this market. I showed you the charts last night. The markets are in trouble. The markets are in trouble. And it doesn't look to be getting any nicer. All right, say it with me. The markets are in trouble. Okay, they're in trouble. And no amount of stimulus is going to be able to bail it out. All right, they won't be able to put Humpty Dumpty back together again, at least not the same way that they built them the first time around. All right, now, even though we clowning right now this morning, you can say we trolling this morning. We trolling these announcements that came out this morning. On the back of all this is it's real pain for a lot of people. Even if you don't get the coronavirus, you're still going to have to suffer the jobless loss. And this is really going to test the fortitude of man. Now, throughout the generations, throughout history, man has been very industrious. He's been really good at thriving during times of adversity. Man has always found a way. All right. Man is industrious. All right. So I'm not going to bet against man on this one. I'm going to say that on the back of all of this, we're going to see that bull market roaring back at some point. But that point is not today. There will be no V-shaped recovery. It'll be more like an L-shaped recovery. All right. So no V-shape, no U-shape, but this is going to be an L-shaped recovery. All right. The world is about to take an L on this. All right. It is what it is, folks. So that's why you got to know how to play the game so you can prosper in this new L economy. All right. So it's a lot of news, right? I'm still in the process of gathering all of my things. I've been downloading and, bookmarking and PDFing all of my research and stuff like that. So we're gonna go through all the market news because there's so much market news that I just don't have the time to do in the pre-market post scan and end of day report. So I'm going to be doing a little project. I'm going to be recording these things and then uploading them so you can check them out one by one, piece by piece, and can deal with each issue. All right, so the number one thing that's really got people shook this morning, that's going viral on the internet, breaking the internet, is the presupposition that the 5G network is responsible for spreading this pandemic and getting people very sick, or at least giving them the flu-like symptoms. All right, so everybody knows that radiation can be harmful and thus fatal. So there's no type of debate scientifically from a science perspective on that one. That is what it is. Can radiation be used on people like that and make them sick? Yeah, it can give you flu-like symptoms. Absolutely, no one's debating that. But the issue is, though, was that the sole catalyst? And I'm going to beg to differ on that one because 5G is not totally built out yet. If it were totally built out, then not only would all the superpower nations have it, but third world nations will have some type of it also, some form of it anyway. It's not global just yet. It's not live yet. It's live in certain locations in certain places, but it's not live. Like how the internet is live. This is not 1989. The internet is live now. All right. 5G is in the 1989 stages right now. All right. It's not totally built out and ready to turn on yet. All right. They're still building some stuff there. They're still working on some stuff. It ain't rolled out all over the world, but yet the coronavirus is all over the world. So I'm sticking to my former hypothesis that it is the chemtrails that got the world sick and spread the thing so fast. The reason why I say that is because that's the only thing that we all have in common, and that's breathing. Everybody does not drink the tap water, so you can't blame it solely on the tap water. Not to say that the tap water is not poison. We know that it is. But the air is something that every human being has in common, whether you live in a third world country, out in the bush, out in the mountains, in a cave, doesn't matter. You still have to breathe. So the chemtrails is the best vehicle to deliver that. So I'm sticking with the chemtrails on this one. Not saying the 5G network was not used or is not being used. In addition to that, not ruling that out, but it is not the catalyst. All right, it's not the catalyst. All right, let's get into some news and some overnight market stuff. All right, so what do we got hither? Let's see. There's a plethora of news. I just want to make sure I'm getting you the current. Okay, here we go. All right, so SoftBank is backing out of its plan to buy $3 billion of WeWork shares, including nearly $1 billion from former CEO Adam Neumann. A special committee of WeWork's board has threatened to take legal action against SoftBank. YouTube is planning to launch an in-app rival to viral video sharing app TikTok before the end of 2020. The feature called Shorts will live as a feed inside the existing YouTube's mobile app, meaning users can make use of YouTube's licensed music and songs. Apple has softened its controversial 30% tax on some streaming sites that sold movies and TV shows in an app. Amazon's Prime Video service started selling TV shows and movies through its iOS app as a result. Google is providing free internet across the state of California after Governor Gavin Newsom announced schools would remain closed through the spring. Google is setting up 100,000 Wi-Fi access points to increase broadband access for the state of California. Well, isn't that nice? Isn't that sweet? Amazon is investigating claims that its workers in the Philippines have suffered inhuman conditions. Call center workers say coronavirus travel restrictions have left them sleeping in close quarters on makeshift beds, the Financial Times reported. Amazon workers in Detroit are set to walk out after a third case of the coronavirus was confirmed there. The third worker infected with the virus was last at the facility on March the 28th, and Amazon told workers it learned of the case on Wednesday. A group of technology and privacy experts in Europe is close to launching smartphone traceability software to track coronavirus. The initiative is set to be launched in the coming days and is compliant with Europe's strict privacy rules. Isn't that interesting? So it's coming. It's already here. It's already started. They're now going to track individuals who have coronavirus. So out the window goes the HIPAA rules and the HIPAA laws. It's out of the window. It doesn't matter anymore. There is no privacy. People can do whatever they want with your stuff. Your medical stuff is there for the taking and being sold to the highest bidder. All right. There's no way you can get that information unless someone first sold it to you. So that means your HIPAA is for sale. Incredible. All right. The game studio Rockstar Games announced on Tuesday that it would donate 5% of revenue from in-game purchases from its online games, Grand Theft Auto Online and Red Dead Online, to coronavirus relief funds. Rockstar has not yet made clear exactly where the money will be going, but its focus seems to be on economic relief. Well, isn't that also special? That's very generous. But let's be honest. Gamers hate the loot box systems. We hate the microtransactions. And that's only because they don't do it in limitation. All right. They like to just nickel and dime you to death. You want that fly new outfit for your character? They want 1 billion gems or 6 zillion diamonds or whatever the in-game currency is. That's just how they do you. You want that special gun or that special sword that can cut through stone? It's only 1.5 million gems. And it probably is going to take you 1.5 million years to accumulate 1.5 million gems. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. But at least they claim they're going to start giving back, whatever that means. T-Mobile CEO John Legere has stepped down after the company officially closed its merger with Sprint. President and COO Mike Sievert is taking over as CEO effective immediately. College students are rebounding their universities in Minecraft as campuses close due to COVID-19. Students at the University of Pennsylvania rebuilt large parts of their campus to scale within the popular game in order to graduate online, per The Verge. I hate Minecraft. I was never a Minecraft person. Can't stand it. If it would have came out in 1982, then you know what? It would be a triple OG. But All right, oil surges after Trump says he expects Saudi Arabia and Russia to end their price war and reach a deal. Crude prices jumped 10% after the president said he spoke to both countries' leaders about their dispute. Billionaire investor Bill Ackman posted an 11% gain in March after turning $27 million into $2.6 billion with coronavirus bets. Pershing Square recorded a 3.3% net gain for the first quarter, a sharp rebound from its year-to-date loss of 7.1% at the end of February. Look who benefits. Follow the money, people. Follow the money. Another cataclysmic week. Stocks climb as signs of relief in oil markets outweigh fears of record U.S. jobless claims. Very interesting. Top economists estimate between 3 million and 5.5 million Americans filed for unemployment benefits last week. Wrong! The number already came out and it's 6.65 million. Dun, 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 dun. Southwest Airlines planned to apply for aid from the U.S. Treasury. The airline also drew down $2.3 billion in credit to shore up its liquidity as the novel coronavirus continues to hammer the industry. So another company with their hands out to the U.S. taxpayer saying, bail me out. These bailouts should not be available for these corporations unless the taxpayers that are bailing them out get to fly for free. We should all get like 1 million flyer miles since we're bailing them out. We should be able to all fly for free because you're coming to us asking us for money, but then some of us can't even afford to fly on your plane. So I think it's fair that you give out some miles to us so that we can fly on your plane since you're coming to the taxpayers and asking us to bail you out. You never bailed us out, so why do we get to bail you out? I say free frequent flyer miles for every taxpayer. There you go. Boom. Now it's fair. You want something from us, we want something from you in return. It's not one-way pockets. I'm tired of all the one-way pockets. What's up with these one-way pockets where money just flows into their pockets and out of ours? I don't think so. I want free frequent flyer miles. I want them now. Zoom CEO apologizes for its many security issues as daily users balloon to 200 million. The boss of the video conferencing startup said it wasn't built to handle the current volume of users. You should have. What's up with the planning to fail? When you build a business, you don't plan to fail. Well, we're only going to build this out to handle maybe 2 million people at a time. And you're getting 2 billion users, whatever, man. You need to plan big. Think bigger than all of that. Then that way you won't be having all these problems, man. People need to stop, half-stepping when they do stuff. British Airways is in union talks to suspend around 32,000 staff. Woo-wee! 32,000. Good grief. The airline has cut flights and warned it needs to slash headcount to survive the coronavirus outbreak. Oh, my goodness. All right, major earnings are out. Walgreens, Boots Alliance is the highlights, and the initial jobless claims already came out. You already know what the real is with that. It was whack. It was whizack. That number was whizack, and it's only going to get worse, folks, from here. It does not get better from here. It gets worse, a lot worse. A lot worse. All right, let's take a look now. All right, we've already done the knucklehead news. Now it's time to look at these markets before this opening bell rings. So let me hook you up with all of that. All right, here we go. Currently, we have the Dow futures down 111 points at 20,631. NASDAQ 100 is down 21 1/4 at 74.17.5. E-mini S&P 500 down 9 1/4 at 24.38 3/4. The Russell is down 7 points at 1060.6. Bitcoin up 475 on the futures composite index, now trading at 6,685. Nat gas down 3 cents at 155. Crude oil is at $22 even, up $1.67. Long bond up a full point in 11/30 at 182.15. Gold is up $35.20 at $1,626.40 an ounce. And silver is up 59 cents. I'm impressed. Trading at $14.57.5. US dollar is up 41 pips at par 09. The euro yen is at 116.49, down 105. The euro down 69 pips at 108.88. The pound sterling down 4 pips at 123.80. The Aussie is down 54 pips at 60.19 now. Looking at food, the beans are down 3 1/4 points at 8.59.5. Corn down. Corn is up 1 1/4 at 3.36 even. All right, you got that news. You got the knucklehead news and the overnight report there. All right, I did update my open positions. I'm leaving the initial stops as is. Not touching the initial stops, not tightening, not moving, just leaving them right where they are. And that is what it is. All right, now something else I was thinking about doing, but I just didn't know if y'all deserved it. I didn't know. I don't know if y'all really deserve this. Should I do it? Should I not do it? I don't even know. I don't know. It's like I'm already giving y'all enough as it is. I mean, what more could you want? What more could you ask? I don't know, man. I don't know. Should I hook y'all up for a surprise? You know, it's hard to know. You know, it's hard to know what to do sometimes. It's hard to know. Do you surprise folk? Do you blow them away with something? Do you give them a little treat, a little surprise? It's just hard to know. Who's to know these things? I don't know. All right, so I've been flirting with something, and let's see here. You know how we always do the. Well, let's do it first, and then I'll tell you about it. All right, looking at possible 2-bar Charlie, starting with the Dow futures. That is nada. All right, scrolling down. All right, scrolling down. Scrolling down. So far, we have nothing. No 2-bar Charlie setups just yet. All right. All right. All right, we do got one in corn. We got a bullish 2-bar Charlie in corn. So we're calling for an all-day update in corn and expecting corn to literally settle positive today. All right, bullish 2-bar Charlie in corn. That's what's up, though. That is what's up. I like seeing stuff like that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do something a little bit different. All right, here's the opening bell. All right, so I'm working on something, but I'm gonna have to get ready to run because I have to be somewhere. But I'm working on a little surprise for y'all. I'm gonna hit Frank up a little later on and talk about it with him and see what he say about it. But I'm working on something. I'm not at liberty to tell you what it is just yet, but just know that it is something interesting. Just something to add a little bit of flavor to our mornings. So I'll let you know what's up when it's time. We got the opening bell now, and as you can see, the futures just turned positive. We were down 100 points, and then we just whipsawed up and rallied. Now we're up 42 points in the Dow. Volatility is real, folks. The volatility is real. Just looking at this, the volatility is real. It is off the hook, off the chain, but it is real. All right, so just have your seatbelts on for the roller coaster. It's gonna be wild because today's Wednesday. So I think we're at a crossroads going into the end of the week here. Crude oil is definitely up right now. And I was looking for another foray into the oil. So I'm not ready to do the big trade just yet, but just looking at what just happened, yeah, I think we need to revisit some things. I know I'm mumbling right now. I'm not making any sense because I'm looking at things while I'm talking. I tend to do that at times. Please don't hold it against me. All right, let's see here. We're going to go like this. All right, so let's do this. All right, I'm going to try something just real quick. Just give me a second here. All right, like I said, I'm holding my initial stops from yesterday. Not going to touch it. Let the market do whatever it's going to do. But what I'm actually doing right now is I'm plotting the probability of reversals. All right. That's right. It is Thursday. My days are running together. That is messed up. See why I told you I'm the chief knucklehead, man? I can't even get my days right. All right, so it's Thursday. All right, so that makes things even worse. Oh my goodness. All right. So what we're looking at right now, then, this makes things a little bit more pressing then. Okay, so I am plotting and planning here to, let's see. Okay, I'm looking at a few gauges right now just to look at the way the market had the technical bounce last night leading to the number today and all that. And just trying to gauge where our next play is going to be. And I do believe the next play is going to be on the short side of the market. I think that this rally is going to be used as a springboard to get short. So I'm actually interested in building up a position. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I want to build up a position. So that's what I'm looking at doing. Time to build here, people. Time to build. So we building. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build. All right, we're going to build. Now, as far as oil is concerned, I don't believe that this bounce that we're seeing is not going to get sold. And I'm being honest. I don't believe that the bounce is not going to get sold. Excuse me. I'm thinking that any kind of technical bounce we see in any market is really just setting up for the selling to come in aggressively the following day. That's really all I'm seeing right now. So short-term bottom, I don't know, but here's what I'm going to do. All right, that's 2. Okay. All right, so because of how the market has been swinging and swaying lately, I want to do something, but I got a important thing I have to do. So this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do this. All right, I'm going to hold right now. I'm not doing anything else right now. I'm just going to hold what I got, working with what I got, and I'm not going to add or subtract, take away from anything yet. But I'm watching the gold. I'm seeing how gold is going to move right here where it's at. I'm watching that intently. We'll see if gold futures can really get a leg up here and start rallying. So I'm watching it. No positions, no working orders to add anything just yet. But I'm going to use the opportunity to build on shorts. So we'll see what the stock market can do today. We'll even watch where it closes today. I'm watching to see what kind of a rally is in store, if we're really going to get one. Because of how the intraday price inflection points are positioned right now, I think that if the market does rally today, it has a chance, even though it's a small one, to actually end up on the day. Just looking at how the market's swinging on the open, but it's still too soon to tell. I'll know more at 10:30. So I may come back at 10:30 and do something if I'm done by then, what I got to do. And then I'll let y'all know. But I am still looking at the oil. I'm going to add a few things too. So hold on for a second. Let's add. I'm probably going to have to rerun an equity report for you too, because I'm adding a few things to the equity report, a few more securities now that I'm thinking about it. So hold out for just a quick second. I like to do things while I'm thinking about it when I'm talking. Helps me to concentrate. All right, so that's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to take these here. I have several things that I just added that we are going to, that I'm looking to operate in. So I want to show it to you guys. I'm going to post it in the alert tab of the trading room when I'm done here. And I'll do it when I get back. Market ain't going nowhere just yet. All right, that's it. I think it's three. So it looks like 3 or 4 new shares. Hold on, let me. Because as you know, they've been taking things away. So I found something else that looks to be a lot more stable. And I think this will do us some good here. Oh, that's what I'm missing. Okay, let's see, guys. All right. All right, let's see here. We're going to add this to there. Bear with me a little bit. Okay, 20. All right, that should do it. All right, I think we're good to go. Yep, I think that did it. We should be good now. Yeah, when I have ideas, regardless of what I'm doing, I have to stop and I have to jot them down and do what I need to do, because if I don't, I'll forget. And then that makes me upset, because then I had an idea or a thought and then I let it get by me. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. When you have issues. Okay. I'm gonna have to cut this short. I'm gonna have to bounce. So let's do this. I'll hit y'all up when I get back. All right. Remember, pulsewavetrading.com. Hook yourself up. Because I have to cut this short, I will do another live when I get back. Okay. All right. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.